to let you know we got some stuff to talk about today. But how we doing today, boys and girls? It is Fist Pump Friday, Fired Up Friday, Fireball Friday, Fried Chicken Friday, and most importantly, welcome to Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez, and we're being brought to you by title sponsor, The Weed Squad, St. Louis. They're located at 8088 Watson Road. Feel free to stop on by. But to get a complete listing of all the sponsors, please visit www.dremontez.com. You can also follow us throughout social media. We have a page on Facebook, Dre Montez, as well as Who's to Blame, Instagram, Who's to Blame the podcast, Twitter at W2B Dre Montez, YouTube, Dre Montez, and TikTok, Dre Montez 63. I think we covered all the bases. And also, I host a podcast called Who's to Blame? Sports and entertainment, no politics, no religion. And wherever you listen to your podcast at, you can find us there. But just in case, we're on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Anchor, Google Play, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well. We're all over the place. It's called Who's to Blame? Use the number 2. There you go, good kids, boys and girls. But it is Friday. How we doing? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. But if not, we will get through it. There we go. There we go. Right there. A little better angle for you right there. But you know what we got to do? High fives. Chest bump. Hug it out. It's 2 Hug Friday. Get in here. Come on. Oh, man. Oh. It's nothing like a good hug. Nothing like a good hug. Some people need those things. They're therapeutic. They're motivational. They're encouraging. They make you feel good. But you need a good hug out there. Also, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Anniversary, happy anniversary to you. If you just had a baby, a.k.a. crumb snatcher, congratulations to you. If the kid is finally on the way home, you haven't seen your kid in a long time, hey, don't cry. Don't cry. Hug it on out. Hug it on out. You got the raise, you got the loan, and you got the apartment, and the date is going to go fine tonight. That's what you got to keep telling yourself. Every day you wake up, you got to tell yourself, I got a chance and I got a choice. There you go. In that order. We're going to do it like that, in that order. But if it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. We try to come at you at a respectable time, 11 Central Standard Time. We try to do it that way. That way we can say hello to the right people, and that's what we mean by the midday, to get you covered. Again, it's another version of Who's to Blame the podcast, but a little bit more of dabbing here and there as we have done time to time. But if you missed the last episode, we'll do a little quick recap. I happened to do a surprise Veterans Day show yesterday. So again, happy Veterans Day to all my vets out there, past and present, and future veterans, if I'm told, men and women. Thank you all for doing a wonderful, fantastic, and amazing job. From Dre Montez to you, from the United States Navy to you. Thank you. I enjoyed all the shared photos of everybody sharing their photos when they went in the military. No matter the look on the face in the photo, there's a story behind the day you took the photo and what was on your mind in the photo. Everybody that has a military photo know what I'm talking about. It's one of those things. There's more to this story. It's like back in the day when you went to Saints or Skank King or St. Nick's or whatever, and y'all took the pose. Before the pose, there was a story or a conversation or something was about to happen. Then somebody said, hey, y'all want to take a picture real quick? All right, on 3, 1, 2, and then you pose. But the stories before the photo are amazing to me. The next time you're around a bunch of people and the photo game come up, not in your phone, it's about a damn actual photo album. When people took time and told you to stop, move over, slide that way. Okay, hold on. I'm going to turn the flash on. Wait a second. Boom. Those type of pictures, when you can have that conversation, that's what I'm looking for. And you're going to find an interesting story going around the room, the table, or wherever you may be. What was going on before this photo was taken, man? Girl, what were y'all thinking right here? That's the amazing thing about photos. You remember that story a little bit. I think the cell phone kind of gives away and takes away from that anonymity that we're looking for sometimes. But anyway, it's Fist Pump Friday, kids. Who's drinking Fireball right now? You're my type of person. You're my type of people. I don't know what you got going on. We're getting close to Turkey Day. See, there are a lot of pre-holiday things going on in the area as well, so don't forget about that. Whether you're in downtown Bell Vegas, take advantage. Lincoln Movie Theater. The trolley should be coming out soon. Take a look, take a gander of the holiday cheer that's about to start here in a couple of weeks. And I know how you people are. We just got past dagged Halloween. It's already Christmas music. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's that time. If I can get through Adele and Oprah Winfrey in the same sitting at the same time, we're going to get through this holiday music. Well, no matter how early it is or not, we're going to get through this together. That's the most important thing I could possibly tell you right there for sure. But that's the way it is, and that's the way it stands. But there are going to be a lot of things going on. I'm going to do my best to share them, whether it's in Bell Vegas, downtown St. Louis, whether it's Game 6 Honky Tonk Joint, or in Soulard, or if you're going to a Blues hockey game. Don't forget you can stop by Great Grizzly Bear. They have a shuttle ride, as well as Hammerstones, 9th Street Deli at Howard's, or you can always reach out to Ballpark Shuttle STL, 314-722-6088. Why walk when you can ride? Ballpark Shuttle STL. Tell them Dre sent you about that. Name drop, because it's about to get a little chilly, as the weatherman has told us. Old man winter over. Break out the pea coats now. Okay, but I got caught up in this little documentary last week, and I talked about that a little bit outside of Veterans Day yesterday. Again, thank you guys again. But the documentary I got caught up in, Britney versus Spears. And I really want somebody that's a diehard Britney Spears fan out there. I mean, I'm talking die hard. I mean, I'm talking you thought you were her, but you knew you were not her. You felt Britney. I'm talking that. I want that person to set up a Zoom, and I want us to watch this documentary together. And let's break it down fan to fan. I'm down. I'm down for something like this, because I got some holes. There's some puzzles. I got some questions. I'm raising my hand. And I know. Wait till it's over with, sir. But at some point, you can't. So it's one of those things right there. So I caught another glimpse of something like that on television the other night that blew my damn mind. I knew this woman could sing. People tell you about artists all the time, whether you want to listen to their album or man, OG, come hear this track. Or come hear me spit these bars. But when people tell you they can sing, they can sing. And you may be doing something in another room. Your back is to the television or the radio or whatever you listen to your music on. Your back is to this device. And you hear this voice. And you turn around. Your mouth open. Your eyes are watering up for no apparent reason. It's not even a sad song. It's the voice. It's the voice. So what happened at the Country Music Awards? I saw the movie, Respect, Aretha Franklin. I saw the performance, Jennifer Hudson. I had no idea Jennifer Hudson could blow that way. Look here. I don't care what region of the country you're from. I want you to go to whatever device you have, YouTube, your phone, whatever, and find that performance of Jennifer Hudson the other night at the Country Music Awards. And just, you don't have to turn the TV all the way up, but I want you to open your door, open your windows, open your heart, open your mind, and of course, open your eyes. Because what you're about to hear, see, and witness is, it was chills. It was like, what? This woman brought everything what's known in music whatever form it may come in, whether it's soul, whether it's neo soul, whether it's gospel, funk, I don't care what it is. It came through this woman in a way into the homes across the world, and probably everybody had an experience. You got to see this to believe it. It was the Country Music Awards 55th show, and great performance. And it's, I can't say enough about Chris Staples himself. But check that out. That's just a word of heat out there. Check that out if you get a chance. If not, at least you gave it a try or a shout out or whatever it may be. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. There are several ways you can follow and track the show throughout our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok as well, with the live streaming of Montez at midday, coming to you each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's what we're hitting for. That's what we're going for. If you're just tuning in, we just captured a little bit of talk about yesterday being Veterans Day. Thank you guys again. And also the Country Music Awards and Jennifer Hudson's performance. Wow. That is something right there. Amazing. But we're going to take a short break and come back, and I'm going to wow you with a little college football action watch list. And we're going to close out with the NFL and a little, no in the hell Dre didn't say that moment. Yeah, you're definitely going to get that. You know what we got to do. We have to do things like that.
Mountain Man
Work for my sponsor. Mountain Man Scrub. Go to Mountain Man Scrub today and get your scrub on. It's great for your hands, your elbows, your knees, your feet, and also that tramp stamp or tattoo in your heart. Bring that 4K resolution back. Make your tattoo artist proud today. MountainManScrub.com. In the promo, use Dre Montez. Mountain Man Scrub. Get your scrub on today. Maybe I should have added that howl. I just thought about that. Hey, there we are, kids. We're back. All right, we're getting in, getting our groove in. We're trying to. It is Fist Pump Friday, Fired Up Friday, Fireball Friday, and Fried Chicken Friday. And just saying hello on this Montez at midday Friday edition of the show. You know, usually when I see numbers, I'm fascinated by them. How do we get to this point? You know, you try to figure out the equation, whether it's the score, whether it's a statistical breakdown of a team or a player or a situation. I'm intrigued. So yesterday, they're talking about college football, and they're talking about all these coaches that have been fired over the past 10 years in college football. But there's a rare occurrence going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of money out there in college football, and these fired coaches with these guaranteed contracts, and the information was tracked over a 10-year period from 2010 to 2021. And it is shocking to amaze me that so many collegiate football coaches have these guaranteed contracts. You know, these guys may be fired, but they're still getting paid millions of dollars from these other institutions. Now, the private institutions, we don't actually have the actual financial information, but just from the public institutions of 113 collegiate schools with a football program, $553,143 million. $543 million. That's $500 million that college football, universities, and schools are paying out to fired coaches. Let that sink in a minute. Let that Patrick Mahomes' contract has paid for fired coaches the past 10 years in college football. Wow. Wow. Now think of all the college football coaches, greats that everybody talk about from the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s, and think about the money they didn't make, and look at what they did at these schools and universities and institutions. Look at what they did. Look at their track record. Now let's look at the fast forward. Stay with me now. Stay with me on this. Stay with me. Let's look at the money we've paid these coaches, and what have they done? What is their track record like? Huh? It's not balancing out. Where's the checks and balances right here? Huh? They're spending dollars, but it's not making sense. It's $500 million going to fired college football coaches. And they're wondering why these schools and institutions want to jump different programs. We need to take advantage of this money somewhere. Either it's going to go to the kids, the program, or to recruit more kids. This money has to be explained somewhere. I mean, you've been at 3 different institutions in 5 years, and they're all paying you $17 million. That's boss life. That's living. All of my couch potatoes that yell at the TV, that still play Stratomatic sports, that treat video game sports like it's a life, it's their career, it's their destiny. We all need to get together and put together a college football coaching staff amongst us and go out and apply for a job and be the first ones to ever attack a collegiate football coaching job through video game play and rotisserie sports. We've seen great sportcasters do it who've never played sports in their life. We've seen great men and women lead professional teams and amateur sports and collegiate teams to championships, but never played. When you see it from a different angle and perspective, I think you get a better understanding that the teach-back methods literally even kills, so to speak. But when I saw that, that blew my damn mind. $500 million being paid out to collegiate football coaches that have been fired. Interesting. Let that sink in. Who's to blame? There we go. So, tomorrow Saturday, of course, is the day we all turn 21 to 25 years old again. We do keg stands. We throw infant children in the air at a height we think we're going to harm them, but to us, we're just having fun. Mom, calm down. College football watch party starts tonight for me. Now, I got a chance last night to watch Pitt and Carolina play. Carolina been playing that comeback role. I don't know what Mac Brown, a.k.a. Andy Griffith, got going on over there, but he's motivating those kids, and they almost did it again last night against Pitt, but the Tar Heels prevailed. Pitt won, the Panthers won the game, but it was still a good game. So Cincy is playing South Florida tonight, South FLA, as I like to call them. I want to see this Cincinnati team because what I saw last week was anger and frustration from the fan base. I want to see football play tonight from the Natty. I want to see is the hype real? Is the hype real? If it's not, let me know. Let a brother know. Let a brother know. Next up, Captain Khaki Pants. This could be one of those. This is the job that saved your career. I don't know if you're on the hot seat or not. I should be on the hot seat. But Michigan is playing Penn State, a.k.a. the Nittany Lions. Captain Khaki Pants needs this victory. Michigan would love to have this victory. They need some clout. They need more than clout chase. They need clout wins. They need clout proof. So I'm going to watch this game with both eyes open and both hands on the steering wheel. Next up, Oklahoma and Baylor. This is one of the most exciting matchups every year to me. Strange things happen, not just in the fans, not just with the student body, not with just the tradition of both of these schools, but just the actual gameplay that comes out amazes me sometimes when both of these schools get together. I like Baylor's uniforms, concoctions. But Oklahoma, I think they need a little love right now. I'm going to be watching this game as well with both eyes open. Next up, we got Mississippi State playing them Auburn Tigers. War Eagle. Always exciting times anytime Mike Leach is anywhere around the gridiron. He's a very philosophical-minded coach. He's like a decoder. You need your code book when you're talking to him or when he's talking to you, but it's always an interesting game. But no matter who the coaches are, I'm watching this Mississippi State and Auburn game. War Eagle. Always a highlight reel when these teams here get together each and every time. Next up, I think this could be the true testament of putting points on the board when them Georgia Bulldogs go to Knoxville and play in checkerboard end zone. Tennessee Volunteers. 110,000 people. Who's coming with? Who's coming with 110,000 people? This is going to be loud, obnoxious. This is going to be college football, kids. This is where Show Me Your Saturday really gets its true meaning from, right? That's where it's derived from right here. When you see a game like this on the schedule, what you guys doing tomorrow? Georgia playing Tennessee. Enough said. Enough said. Where's the tailgate party at here? Should be a hell of a game. I got high scoring affair. I think Tennessee is going to try to challenge Georgia on putting points on the board. Look, we know you can stop the run. We know you can do that, Georgia. We know what you can do up front. We're going to test that speed out there. How about that? Because we got some dares over here. We're going to test them. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. And this could be a shocker. It could be, I told you so. But I'm going to watch this game with like a hand on the chin and rubbing my chin hair, looking at the TV sideways. Purdue at the Ohio State. All I'm saying, Nebraska had the Ohio State where they wanted them, but execution didn't go as planned. All I'm saying, if execution goes the way it's planned with these Boilermakers, all I'm saying, I'm hitting the button. What does that mean, kids? Upset alert. Upset alert. What? Upset alert. So these are the games I'm watching. Again, tonight we're going to start it off with Cincy playing South FLA. They've been South Florida. Then we got Michigan and Penn State. Then we got Oklahoma playing Baylor. Okay. Mississippi State playing Auburn. Okay, I'm feeling you. Georgia playing Tennessee. Hello. After that, we got Purdue playing the Ohio State University. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. Right. It's also hoop season. And college basketball and having the fans back, I tell you, it's Coach K's last year. He's the godfather. He sleeps 5 feet away. He's the godfather. Huh? Respect him out there. Put some name on it. The Dukies beat my Wildcats in the opener the other night, but oh wait, I saw potential in my Kentucky Wildcats. We got a few games this weekend to take a look at and peek at. You got Villanova taking on UCLA. That's tonight, the nightcap. Ooh, I love late night West Coast basketball. It's like Netflix and chill or Blockbuster and popcorn. Either way, it makes for quality entertainment at home with the loved one. Next up, we have Texas playing Gonzaga. I like the Zags. They bring that moxie to the court. I like them. And also we got Florida State taking on Florida this weekend. And that right there is the men's college basketball watch list right there this weekend. Starting tonight with Villanova and UCLA. Or UCLA, as I like to call it. Here we go. In men's college basketball, I am a Kentucky fan. No questions asked. Okay. We take questions once a week concerning Kentucky basketball. All right. Next up, Sunday Funday. Where you watching football at? Tower Pub in South City on Morganford has the NFL Sunday ticket as well. First time after 15 years, my man Rob did it. He did it, ladies and gentlemen. He did it. He has the NFL Sunday ticket. Tower Pub, located on Morganford in South City. Stop on by, say hello, pet friendly, and kid approved. Tower Pub in South City. There it is right there. Also, you can stop by Friendly's as well. They have the NFL Sunday ticket as well, also located in South City on Roger Place. Speaking of Friendly's, we have a show coming up at Friendly's here week after next. We have 2 shows. We're going to do 2 shows in one day. We're going to do one at Great Grizzly Bear in Soulard, another one at Friendly's in South City. We're doing 2 shows in one day on Thanksgiving Eve. Right there. We're going hard in the paint that day. We're going hard in the paint right there. We got to get out there and be with the people, by the people, of the people. The NFL Sunday Fun Day watch list. Oh, somebody got slapped in the mouth last night. Who was it? I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens. What happened? They went to the strip club in Miami, like everybody does in November. Hello. Good game, though. Good game last night. I wish that illegal touchdown would have counted for the Dolphins. It reminded me of Chinny Ahanatu, days like that, or A.J. Dewey, days of when the big guy scores. Man, it's just something about a big guy scoring a touchdown in an unconventional way. That was a good game last night. But Baltimore, hey, it happens to everybody. When you play to the level of the opponent, you usually don't play your best game. Ain't that right, Coach? That's what Coach told me in Little League. But here are the games I'm watching with a little intrigue and optimism. Atlanta. Uh-oh. Taking on Dallas Cowboys. Uh-oh. Will I see the Dallas Cowboy fans this week? Because they were missing. I haven't seen or heard from a Cowboy fan since last Saturday afternoon. Last Saturday afternoon, I haven't seen any videos. Where them boys at? Are we them boys? Nobody dressed up like they're modern day cowboy and all cowboy gear. The cowboy Cadillac, the cowboy Hummer. I haven't seen none of that. What happened? What happened? What happened? I thought we were in the trust tree. What happened? But Atlanta's taking up Dallas Cowboys. Well, Dallas bounced back after what happened against the Denver Broncos. Well, questions will be answered. We will definitely find out. Next up, the Browns and the Patriots. Was that really the Browns last week? Did Baker Mayfield really make those throws? Are they really over the Odell Beckham Jr. situation? Time will tell. But that old man up in New England is at it again. He has a young, disciplined quarterback that will listen to anything he tell him to do. And what is he telling him to do right now, kids? Manage the game and don't fuck it up. What is he doing? He's managing the game and not fucking it up. And what does that usually mean, kids? A win. Hey, who does this guy remind you of? Young Bledsoe? A young, terrific Tom Brady T12? All I'm saying, what the Patriots are doing is not shocking to the football fan out there. It's not shocking at all. Don't forget, that's still that dude up there. That's still that dude up there. Belichick, whatever you want to call him, he still can do some guru-ish type things when it comes to putting together a game plan on Sundays. Going to be an interesting matchup right there. This one here, shout out to Man Cave member TJ. Jets, Jets. Fur coat. 1969. It's time for the Jets to make a roar somewhere and shock the world. I'm not saying that the Buffalo Bills are going to go ahead and lose this game against the Jets. I'm just saying history has shown these two teams get together, strange things happen. Strange things happen. And this could be one of those games. This could be one of those games where 5 touchdowns are thrown and 5 interceptions are thrown. 5 sacks are done. 2 scooping scores and a block punt, and they can still lose the game. It could be one of those situations. I'm circling this game for intrigue. The improbable. I'm just saying the Jets may not go down as easily as we think they're going to go down in this matchup right here. There's one extra game that the NFL has put on the players and the fans I love, and it's more and more interesting as these late November matchups start to happen. Who's ready? The injuries. Who's ready? Who hasn't been injured yet? But Buffalo playing the Jets, I'm watching that game with both eyes open. Uh-oh. The game that stubbed the goat last year. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are taking on the Washington football team. Chase Young, where you at? Chase Young. Greatest story in sports out there is Chase Young to me. The young man was playing quarterback at the age of 6 years old with 10-year-olds and had to remember 12 plays. If you have a 6-year-old in your house right now, see if he can spell his name, know his address and his phone number and your email address and your Skype and your Facebook password. See, that's equivalent to what he did. Is that still possible? But I'm looking forward to that matchup for sure. I'm looking forward to that. No doubt about it. I'm looking forward to that. The Washington football team, they stopped T12 last year. They put it on him last year, whether you agree or disagree, but they put it on him. He went out there and battled, but it was confusing. He talked about it, but it was mainly because you could hear everything, I guess, last year. You could really, really hear every single thing. What's up, Elroy? My man, Elroy. What's going on? Leroy, Roy. The 5-footer in the building. Only 5 foot I know to hit 500-foot shots in softball. My man, Leroy. What it be like on this Fist Pump Friday? Next up, I got the Vikings and the Chargers. Someone explain Kirk Cousins to me. I thought he was a seasoned veteran quarterback. So a seasoned veteran quarterback is getting plays called into him that he doesn't agree with, but he's still executing the plays and going through with the plays. Is that normally what a veteran quarterback does? I'm asking for a friend. That's normally what veteran quarterbacks don't do. If someone is giving you directions somewhere, and you know those directions are going to take you a long time, you're not going to go that route. You're not going to take that. You're going to alter the route. And in football, it's called an audible. So I'm looking for Kirk Cousins to show me this veteran leadership that I saw in teams past. Not seeing it now, brother. The Purple People Eaters of America are taking on the Chargers. Justin Herbert. I still think it's illegal that the Chargers have a 6'8" tight end / receiver. Has anybody seen this dude? It is mind-boggling to me. It looked like he is standing in your living room if you have a big screen television over 60 inches. But these Chargers, they're one of those teams, they're not consistent either with their behavior. This could be an overtime game here, but I'm going to watch this one too with intrigue right there. But I want Kirk Cousins to show me who he really is. Show me Kirk Cousins for 1,000. Seahawks against the Packers. We got my thumb went that way against I'm immunized. What's going on? Cox 618 in the building. What do I think about OBJ? OBJ wants to do what's best for him. You know, he's chasing the bag with life after football. He see that there's a different platform for that. So he need to go somewhere where he can execute his platform even more. That could either be with the Rams, with the Raiders, or it could have been with, I think could have made something sexy happen with the Saints, or even with the Chiefs. But him thinking for a career outside of this, on a Shaq type level, he made the best option and the best choice for him in going there. Now, I don't think it's about ball distribution anymore. I think it's more about getting somewhere where I don't have to deal with the BS. I want to play football. I'm not a troublemaker. Believe me. Let me show you what I can do. I don't think he's not the look at me, me guy anymore. I mean, the way that the bullshit happened with the Giants, if you play competitive sports, if you've ever played sports at a high level and you lost a teammate due to them transferring or leaving the program or getting injured, it's not easy getting adjusted to the new. And he went through the adjustment of the new in front of all of us, and it just broke down crazy. And then when you grow up in that certain time frame or age bracket, You don't know how to do what? Talk to adults. So he ran him into that little immaturity phase, and it all lashed out in the social media realm of everything. So it turned out to make him look bad, not intelligent, arrogant, narcissist. But here's the other thing. They said, well, he can catch the ball, though. We know he can catch the ball. But we're in that time right now, the athlete's not happy. What they're going to do? Cause problems and leave. So hopefully this works out for Odell Beckham Jr. being with the Rams. But none of this works if Matthew Stafford still thinks he's quarterbacking with the Lions like he did last week. If he still thinks he's playing with the Lions, the Rams don't fuck this up. They're going to do this like the Eagles did when the Eagles had that super team. When Chip Kelly had the special team, he changed the diet. He brought in a SEAL team trainer. We're going to do this. We're going to execute. We're going to get 3 plays off in 22 seconds. They had all these plays. Everybody's like, man, on paper, you still have to play the game. You still have to play the game. No matter how fat that ass is, you still got to take them pants off. Let's see if it's real or Memorex. And the next game on the schedule, this is the Chiefs versus the Raiders. $500 million versus the worst 2020 draft picks in NFL history. I'm going to say this again. The Kansas City Football Chiefs are now the $500 million quarterback team, and they're playing against the Raiders, who are titled as the worst 2020 NFL draft picks in NFL history. There's only one guy still on the team. 2 are in prison. Whoa, we got to rethink this here. Come on now. I know image is everything and reality needs to set in, but this game here, and I hear one more Chief fan telling me we need. You gave a quarterback $500 million. You're not getting shit. I hope Kelsey tears ACL. I hope Tyreek concussion protocol. All of that. I want the worst to happen to this team because this is what you get. You give all that money to one player and you have an issue and want to know what's wrong. You know what's wrong? He got the bag and running. He gone. He don't care about y'all no more. He is paid. Poor Derek Carr and the Raiders. But I like this game, though. All seriousness aside, I like this game. The Chiefs and the Raiders, they both know what the problem is with both teams. Somebody can't stop the run. Somebody can't stop the pass. This is going to be a crazy, outrageous, high-scoring game. Patrick Mahomes may throw for 700 yards. But if he does that, then they're going to start that dumb shit again. Oh, he's the best damn. He's the best damn quarterback, and he's already in the Hall of Fame. He's the only man I know in NFL history to be in the Hall of Fame and hasn't even played 7 years yet. Time of service. He's the only NFL player. Every time the Chiefs play, there's an announcer going to say Hall of Fame. Oh, he's a Hall of Fame caliber quarterback, I tell you. He has the IQ of some. I just don't know how he does it. Well, it could be that baseball. Shut the fuck up and call the game. Oh, Ecox. No, the Bucks did expose him, but to Chief fans, they're going to say this. Well, the offensive line was hurt. You knew that week 5. You knew that week 5. You can't use the same thing you knew in week 5 for your loss in the Super Bowl. And that's what Chief fans do. But as a Bronco fan, I'm not hating, but it was right there in front of your face. It's like right now. What's going to happen to this team because you gave that guy $500 million? That's in less than 4 years, they're going to be booing this dude, want him to restructure his contract, all kind of shit. Von Miller. I'm just glad he didn't tear up the locker room, man. Yeah, I cried when Von Miller left, Leroy. I cried. I see. That's the thing about sports, man. That nobody tries to tell you. In the movies, they tell you. We laugh about this line all the time in the movies, but it's actually fucking true. This team is going to hurt you. They're going to tear your heart out. They're going to make you cry. They're going to make you laugh. But in the end, they're going to hurt you. Players are going to let you down. The team's going to let you down. But you're still going to hang in there. No matter what, you're still going to hang in there. Sports is painful, bro. Painful. 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 It's hard to you wish you could look at the 8-year-old or 10-year-old that you know that's in the sports. You wish you could just say to them, this shit gonna tear your heart out. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it but just take it. When you're winning, enjoy it. When you're losing, it makes you stronger. When you're competing, you're almost there. You're almost there. But those teams who have never been there, man, it's got to be rough for them. But the teams who haven't been there in like 12 presidents or some shit, that's got to be rough. But more importantly, I'm going to do a quick recap of what we talked about today and let you guys get on with your Fist Pump Friday, enjoy your weekend and all that. But we started off the show by me mentioning it again yesterday, Veterans Day, outstanding. Everybody shared their military photos yesterday, and I had posed the question, what was on your mind when you took that photo? That's a great discussion I had with a bunch of veterans a few years ago. Also, I knew Jennifer Hudson could sing. I knew that. But what she did at the Country Music Awards the other night, look here. Go to YouTube. Go somewhere. I want you to find Jennifer Hudson's performance at the Country Music Awards the other night with Chris Stapleton. Look here. Serious questions, my dude. Is a shotgun formation inside the red zone killing football? That's a deep question, Leroy. It depends on, man. See, the RPO, to me, teams that can pull off like the Baltimores, the Arizona Cardinals, I even put the Buffalo Bills and the Titans in there before they lost Megatron. But for the teams that rely on the shotgun, no. It makes it's shortening that field. You got to move a lot of pieces really fast in a small amount of space. Through documentaries on the NFL Network and just watching interviews through football and ESPN, hearing them talk about the shotgun formation in the red zone, they like it. They like it because it gives them more options. You can pull off more trickery than anything. Now, with just a regular pro set formation going there, or I right, I left, that's pretty much a given. We either know you're going tight end or you trying to run the ball inside or kick it to the outside. We know that's coming. But with the shotgun, that brings a little bit more intrigue. That's a great question, though, Leroy. I don't think it's killing football. What I think is killing football is social media hate. It's killing football. It's like when social media came to Black American softball, when we got that chat room page almost destroyed softball in one fucking weekend. In one weekend. When the internet came to softball, it almost ruined softball. As a country, as a whole, as a unit. I've never seen so many grown men get in their feelings so fast, so quickly in my entire life. It was the worst thing ever that softball ever attempted to do when they came out with that chat room. It was disastrous. it was awful, man. It was like Jerry Springer, Morton Downey Jr., what's the dude name? Montez, Sally Jesse, Oprah back in the day, and the People's Court all rolled into one when they put that softball chat room out there. I was so glad that thing ended. I was so happy and glad that ended. So happy. And also, we talked about the money in college football. I saw this number the other day. $143 million is paid out to fired coaches in college football from 2010 to 2021. That's almost $554 million. That's Patrick Mahomes' money, $500 million. A little more than $500 million is paid out to fired football coaches. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is something else right there. Real quick, the college football watch list I'm going through. Tonight we're going to start with Cincinnati playing South Florida, South FLA, I like to call them. Michigan against Penn State. Oklahoma against Baylor. Mississippi State against Auburn. Georgia against Tennessee. Purdue against the Ohio State University. A few college basketball games out there. As Coach K is on his farewell tour across America. You got Villanova playing UCLA tonight at 10:30, the nightcap on the West Coast. Texas against Gonzaga, the Zags, I love them. And also you got Florida State playing Florida. That is the college basketball watch list this weekend. Sunday Fun Day NFL watch list I got going on. First game up, I got Atlanta playing the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be a fun game. The Browns against the Patriots. The Buffalo Bills against the New York Football Jets, Jets, Jets. T12 and the Bucks against the Washington Football Team. Purple People Eaters of America, the Vikings against the Chargers. The Seahawks against immunized Aaron Rodgers, Aaron. And the Chiefs, $500 million player against the Raiders. What happened in the 2020 draft to our team? All right, real quick before I get out of here, there's a movie I just saw, just came out. It's called The Passing. The Passing. If you've seen, what's the man name movie? Oh man, this movie is very deceiving. I'm gonna give it a week to see if more people have seen it, but it's called The Passing. The Passing. It's, I don't want to say it's different, but it's a deceiving movie. But I knew within 10 minutes into the movie what the plot was. But it's still very well written and done. But check it out. It's called The Passing. It's the new movie. It's called The Passing. Very, very interesting movie in this day and time and what we're going through. But again, thank you guys for tuning in to Montez at Midday, brought to you by Title Sponsor, the Weed Squad, St. Louis. Thank you guys for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe about it. Do something smart and intelligent. Walk your dog. Walk the neighborhood. Listen to some hip-hop this weekend. Huh? Touch yourself this weekend. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you. Huh? And don't forget, each and every day you wake up, you have a chance and a choice, kids. And don't forget the three things I always tell you. If you're trying to do something positive, family is always going to try to take you down. Your truest enemy is right there to your left. And if you don't spend money on yourself, how do you expect others to do it? Right there. Three things to live by right there. Brought to you by your boy, Dre Montez. Oh, we're getting closer to Turkey Day, people. Ooh, my favorite time of the year. All right. It seems to be a beautiful day outside. It's a good day for natural hair that I see. Shake it if you got it. Shake it if you got it. Natural hair today. It's nice and windy out as we can see. But other than that, kids, enjoy your weekend. Watch some college football. Do something productive. Put out or keep it to yourself or touch yourself. It is a great weekend for that. And more importantly, in the words of my great-grandpappy, if your back pockets are touching, it means you have no ass at all. That's the best way I can put it to you. Right there, good people. But we're going to get out of here and keep it classy and sexy and beautiful, as always. But until next time, good kids, enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you Monday. Thanks for tuning in to Montez at Midday.